if you're watching this video, you either know me, you're on self-improvement right now, or, as the title says, you feel like you should quit. And you've been on it for a while, maybe like a short period of time, but you think that you should quit. And there's probably like a few reasons that you might be feeling this way. One of the things is that you've had a lot of failures. Maybe you failed hundreds, maybe thousands of times. I probably failed like 1,000 by now. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like so many bad things, right? But that might be like a really big motivation for you to quit. Because you might feel tempted to think that this doesn't work. This path doesn't work. It's like inefficient. It's not working for you. Or the other thing is, you might give in to what other people are telling you about this path. They'll tell you that this is not the right path for you. They'll tell you that this is like a path that you don't necessarily have to do. They'll tell you that there's other things you can do. There's other people that haven't been on this path that do the same thing. But the problem is they're like the same people who are telling you that it's okay to watch porn. It's okay to scroll on TikTok, Instagram, whatever exists nowadays. Sorry, I'm just walking by a group of people and I'm, whatever I'm saying, I don't care. I'm just that guy, right? Okay. They'll tell you that, don't take cold showers. Why are you choosing discomfort when comfort is a clear option? They'll ask you why you're reading all those David Goggins books. Isn't it a bit too aggressive for you? Why are you increasing your masculinity? You should embrace your feminine side. It's like the modern world, right? They'll tell you all these things. But regardless of that, I just want to ask you one question. Do you really want to quit? Do you really want to quit this path? Because all of you, probably all of you, will say no. You don't actually want to quit. You just feel like you should because of those failures or what other people are telling you, right? But the problem is, you know that these habits actually make you happier. You know that when you wake up early, when you meditate, when you journal, when you take cold showers, when you do all of these good things, when you have a productive day of work, you feel happier about yourself, don't you? Do you really think you'll feel happier going back to how you were before? Degenerate, depressed, that shitty version of yourself that you were, or maybe are right now? Would you really be happier going back to that version when you've seen another path literally shown to you that takes you to a much better future, a much better version of yourself? You feel happier on this self-improvement path, right? Because you know inherently that these habits that you're doing are actually good. Other people also know that these habits are good, but they'll mock you for doing it anyway because they wouldn't do it themselves. They don't have the discipline. They're not even really interested in it. But if they could get the results of those same habits that they're making fun of you for, they would take that shit, all of it, in an instant. That's the thing. All right? So all you really had to ask yourself at the end of the day was, do you really want to quit this path? And almost all of you already said no. So why are you trying to quit? You don't want to. You might feel like you should, but you don't want to, because you know that if you follow this path, you will probably become, not even probably, you will definitely become the best version of yourself possible. So why would you give up that opportunity? Back then, no one used to talk about this shit. Everyone would just kind of go about their own business. No one would actually like do all these over-the-top things that people call it, right? But now people are being more vocal about it because so many people have experienced it and said it has changed their lives. It has transformed their lives. They used to be like shitty people, all right? Not even shitty people, but they used to do, I don't want to say people have been shitty, but they've done shitty things, really shitty things. And now they've transformed their lives and they literally like themselves so much more. They enjoy their own presence. It's like awesome, isn't it? So just because of all these failures, despite them, you can't quit. There's something inside you telling you, don't quit, keep fucking going. I want you to listen to that guy, that voice, right? And just keep going. Because if you quit now, you'll never end up becoming that self. And if you don't quit, one day you'll become that person. Alright? You can't quit. No matter how bad it's gotten, no matter how much you fall back, you can't quit. Alright? And you won't be proud of yourself after you quit. You won't be relieved. These things, these activities that require discipline may feel like torture sometimes. They might feel a bit pointless. But the problem is you don't see the point of them until much, much later. You don't see the point of them until you get consistent. There's so much hard work that needs to be done. But all of it is worth it at the end of the day. Despite your failures, if you're still on this path, no matter how many failures you've had, no matter how many people have said, don't do it, and you're still doing it, you're on the right track. Peace.